And by then, my mom has always told me, carry at least some 200 shillings, put some 200 shillings somewhere in a corner so that when you're stuck, you're like, ah. Can you see me well? I think I'm a little bit orangish, yeah? Is it the right color? I don't know. Perhaps I'll adjust it later, but welcome back, you guys, to my channel. Long time no vlog, I know. But I'm back. This is More with More, and welcome back to my channel. Whoa, it's been a while since I said that, and I love it. It actually sounds great. Sorry about that truck passing by. I know, right? Yes. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Great content, I promise. Great content, I promise. All right, so for the new subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to my channel. For returning subscriber, you're always welcome, any day, anytime. So right now, I think I'll start where I stopped, or I'll start somewhere in the middle so that this vlog has a flow to it, right? The last time we talked was probably last month. Happy new month, guys. It's October, and not just October, it's mid-October already. Oh my goodness, it's about mid-month. How does time fly that fast? Or just because it's your birthday, time just goes. I think, yes, your birthday month, time just flies like zoop. Like 1 minute you close your eyes, another one you open, it's already mid-month. It's already end month. Come on. October babies in the house. The last time I was here, I was to talk about some recipes I'd done. That was the custard pancakes and the mashed potatoes. But just to excuse my long absence, I actually had an accident. Not fatal, but it was serious, and I just had to take a break for my mental well-being. And being right now in that right space of mind, I can actually now be able to vlog a few things here and there. So what happened? That's a story that needs some tea. No, I'd already taken tea, so there's no tea. Like, this is how the story goes. It was a normal day for me. I left the house, took the car, started off, and went my way. Normally, there was nothing wrong with the car. Everything was fine. Everything was brilliant. Everything was perfect. And at least, I think I was driving at 60 kilometers per hour. Yes, this is a route I've used before. So 60 was, well, 60 was okay, given the road had potholes and the road had is not that good. Yeah, it's like it's tarmacked and it's not tarmacked. It's spoiled and it's not spoiled. That kind of road, that Kenyan kind of road we have. Yes, so I knew how to. I am actually an experienced driver. I know how to drive. I was doing 60, which for me is usually just slow pace, and for some reason this particular day I was doing 60. So as I drove, I felt something on my right wheel. Yeah, right front wheel. I felt something. Yeah, but it wasn't like a tire burst. It just felt as if the car wasn't moving as it should. Yeah, and when you are holding the steering wheel, you can actually feel it pulling you back. Something really going on, and you can't pinpoint what it is. And my windows were open. I couldn't feel like there was a tire burst or anything, but there's just something wrong with the driving. Then after a short distance, let's say about a meter or so of that, feeling that, the car started turning left and right. And at that particular point, I knew, gosh, this has to be something to do with the wheels, right? It was actually getting problematic for me to steer the car forward. So whenever it could go right, I went left. Whenever it went right, I went left. Feeling this was actually moving out of control, what I did, I moved my gear from D to N and then started playing around with the brakes as I steered the car towards the opposite direction it was taking me to. So whenever it moved left, I moved right with the steering wheel. Whenever it was moving right, I moved left. So we kept on that kind of tug of war while braking and leaving, braking and leaving, braking and leaving. At some distance, about 5 meters, I felt like it was now getting back on control, yeah. But at that particular time, the car was still just not stable, yeah. So I reached another pothole. That's a chicken. That's a chicken. I mean, I'm in Shags, yeah. That's a chicken. I'm in Shags. So when I reached the next pothole, that's when now I lost control of the car. So at that particular point, the car now swerved, faced the other opposite direction where I had come from, and by good chance on the side of the road there was this ditch, yeah, where usually when there's a road there's a ditch, and then there's this some sort of heap of sand, heap of dust that is on the road. So that is where my car went and hit on the right, and then it stopped at that particular point, yeah. The car did not roll, the car did not spin out of control like front towards back. No, it just stopped on the opposite lane towards the direction I had come from. So basically I was on the right side of the road instead of the left that I was coming from, but facing the direction. In that commotion, I lost my driving license. Actually, my driving license flew out of the car. I don't know how it came out, but eventually one of the border guys who had passed there called me and said they had found my driving license. Apparently, during that commotion, when I was swerving, it came out and came out of the car. That is how violent that shaking was. And actually, the good thing about my driving license is that at the end of my driving license, I had written my mobile number. So that's the number that actually that guy called, and he got me. I hadn't realized I didn't have my driving license at that particular time, and it was such a scary moment. I didn't see any sort of light or my life flashing in front of me, but something I could feel is that I could see myself driving in that car. Like I was driving, but I was outside my body and telling myself, you need to stop this car. Like you need to stop this car right now. And it was a scary situation where I felt like I could see everything going on, and at the same time things were not also in control. But I thank God, because that only takes God to make it stop. Yeah, I just needed it to stop at that particular time, and that really shook me. I've never been in such a situation, and I am thankful to be alive. Yeah. So when I came out of the car to check the damage, what I found out is my alloy rims had actually gotten cut. So the rim that holds the tubeless tire had broken into two, so it couldn't hold the wheel. Yeah, and that is what caused the accident, right? So I definitely called my dad. My dad came, helped me change the wheel, and we put on the spare wheel, the donut. Yeah, that donut thing is tough. Yeah. And because the hip had hit the front of my car, the front bumper actually came all the way down. And being the right side of the car, driver's side, my horn actually went out. It was broken, so the horn couldn't work. My radiator at the top got blasted, so I had to change that. Apart from that, a little dent, but the bigger bumper was actually okay. There was no damage to the fans or the engine, or the battery was fine. Everything else was fine. Yeah. So what we did, we took the car back to the house. I just needed some time to breathe, And the following day, we actually went to the garage with my dad. It was actually quite a scary moment for me, but I thank God I'm alive, and I'm here today to tell this story. Yeah. So you never know. Anything could happen. An accident is never planned. And when that happens, best be assured that God is with you. Yeah. And his will be done. So whatever happens, leave it to God. Always trust God. Yeah. So that was my take. And the whole week I have been away on vacation. Oh, the soft life. On vacation, the soft life. Now, when I went on holiday, yes, it was my birthday week. I decided, you know what? I need to go on holiday. I need to just, yes. So here was interesting stuff. I took my bags. Come on, I told my parents, you know what? Toodles, bye-bye, toodles, mama, it's time to go. And there I was. I went to Diani. I was in coast, enjoying coast life. You get breakfast ready, you get lunch ready, you get 4 o'clock snacks ready, you get dinner ready, you get a swimming pool free of charge, and you swim the entire day. You swim the entire day, and you walk at the beach and just breathe in, you know, just relax. Okay? And that was what I was all about. Guess what happened? My phone decided to go kaput in Diani. I'm not over that yet, but it's all right. I don't know what happened, but for some reason it decided it's time to go. But I usually don't carry money with me. If I do, it's because I had to withdraw money. I do paperless money. You'll either get me with my debit card, you'll either get me with M-Pesa or internet banking. Anything else, cash, I don't carry. I don't carry. It hasn't been me. It hasn't been me. So what happens? Chick is in a hotel. Chick is in a hotel miles away with no access to cash. You tell me. You tell me. My phone is dead. Internet banking cannot happen. Yeah. I have no cash with me to hail a taxi and go get money. I have my debit card, yes, but like, wow. And by then my mom has always told me, carry at least some 200 shillings, you know, put some 200 shillings somewhere in a corner so that when you're stuck, you're like, you can at least move. Me, I'm like, nah, I don't need cash. No, we are technology in the technology world. So, and here I was. You don't want to know what came to my rescue. So what happened is, I was actually traveling with a girlfriend. My friend Nina, she's been, God bless her, God bless her, God bless you, God bless you, Nina. So apparently Nina was arriving to the same hotel that day. My phone went off that day. So she actually checked in and we found one another in the hotel. Yes. So that's when she actually paid for my taxi to Diani Safaricom shop. They were very helpful. I had my ID on me, national ID, and they actually helped me out, did a SIM swap. I was back online. Like, guys, when technology decides to mess you up, it does mess you up. It will mess you up and you'll be messed up. So thank God for her. She came around and then I was able to access. Immediately that was on, because now I was in the Diani complex where Carrefour is. Carrefour, yeah. I was able to access an ATM. I withdrew some cash and made sure I had cash in my pockets. Other guys, I don't know what would have happened. And at the same time, a copy of my air ticket I hadn't printed. It's on, I mean, there's a soft copy. So I was like, hey, I have a soft copy on my phone. Why print? I didn't have that. So I had to actually call my travel agent and ask them to resend me a copy of that ticket. You resend me a copy of that ticket. Yes, so which they did. And by the urban, I'm not paid to do this, but urban vacations were the bomb. From their customer service. No, and not just because last week was customer service week, but from their service. As in, you can tell they are actually working for the client, yeah, and they give you the best deals, and they're there to ready to answer your questions. And I just really love them, and I would recommend them as a tour agent that you can use. Yes, there are others everywhere. There are those that are very much known to all of us, but urban vacations, try and give them a chance. I think they did a good job. At least for me, they did me right. They did me right. They did me right, and I can't complain. Yes. So, Nina came, yeah, sorted me out. Yes, I got a taxi. Yes, I was able to get an ATM. Yes, used my debit card. I had some cash, and now my M-Pesa was back. I was at least now fully online. Everything else. I got a tablet. And then put my SIM in. So right now, this is still off. I'm using actually my tablet to film. Then another thing. Being offline, when you rely so much on technology. Jesus Christ. Do you not know? I had promised to do a video on what was it? Again, remind me. On custard pancakes, right? And mashed potatoes. Guess what? Because my iCloud was full, and because my Google account was also full, guess where my recorded data is at? My recorded data is in here. I can't access anything. I wish I bought more storage. And by then I had thought of botting. Jesus Christ. Like, English is flying out of the window. For my editing, I usually use the YouTube editor and Adobe Premiere Pro. Yeah, there's a fee that is deducted every month from my bank account. Yeah, it's like a standing order, sort of. So when I received that notification that an amount had been deducted from my account, I was like, yeah, by the way, I also have to add some storage as well. I need some iCloud storage, I need some Google storage, I need to put it as a standing order to be deducted. Yeah, and guess what? Yours truly somehow forgot. Somehow it passed my mind. And now I'm suffering the consequences. I don't have data unless this phone gets up and starts working. Yes. So I'm afraid there's no video on cooking on the pancakes. I'm so sorry. I wish I could do something about it, but I can't. It feels so sad to lose footage. It feels so wrong. It feels so sad. And it's all on me because I didn't buy extra additional storage. That's just me. Yes. So two things. Actually, I'm looking forward to getting a good I'll now not use a phone. I'll actually get myself a camera. I'm still scouting, so if you know a good camera for vlogging, for a first-time vlogger like me, yes, please comment on my video down below and let me know. Otherwise, that's it from me. Hope to see you in my next video. Ciao.